A lot of people say that it smells like rotten eggs. Apparently, if you can get past the smell, the taste is worth it. It's kind of like custardy, creamy, sweet, yummy. Oh, wow. Last week, I tried a pomelo for the first time. I had never tried a pomelo before. I was super intrigued. A lot of people were telling me it tasted like a grapefruit, which was concerning because I actually don't like the taste of grapefruit. Nonetheless, I bought this pomelo and I absolutely loved it. And when I was eating it, it got me thinking that I need to try a wider variety of fruit. I mean, the fruit I eat is pretty basic. It's just really run-of-the-mill, stock standard. So, yesterday, I went to Queen Victoria Markets and I tried to find 6 different fruits that I had never tried before. And I found 6 different fruits that I had never tried before. First up, we have a star fruit. So I think these originate from Southeast Asia. It's called a star fruit because I think when you cut it, it looks like a star. Apparently, I'm supposed to eat this as is. I don't need to peel it or anything. All right, let's do it. It's got like the texture of a grape, definitely more on the side of sweet than bitter. I'm getting hints of feijoa though, and I don't really like feijoa. It's got these like seeds in the middle of it. It's not bad. I feel like it'd be really good cold. I really like the texture, and I really like the shape. Okay, moving on. The second fruit we have are called jujubes. And this is them here. They kind of look like mini apples. They're like the size of olives. And I think that they're native to China. That's what the lady at the grocery store told me. The skin and flesh of a jujube is entirely edible. So I'm pretty sure I can just pop this straight in my mouth. But there's like a hard pip in the center that apparently I need to avoid. It's inedible. You can't eat it. It kind of is effectively like a fruit olive. It doesn't really taste like much. I would say the texture is kind of like a mix between like a pear and an apple. It's like a little bit sweet, but there's not much to it. I don't know if you can see that, but the pip in it is like the same size as a pip in an olive. I don't think I've ever eaten a fruit that has had such a small, hard pip in it like that. Just one. Yeah, that's different. I've never had anything like that. Okay, the next fruit that we're gonna try is called a chiramoya. A lot of people have been telling me to try this because they love it. I've actually never seen one before, nor ever heard of one until last week. It's kind of bit up because I dropped it like 3 or 4 times on the way over here. It was really soft because apparently you want them to be soft before you eat them. They are packed with phenolic? Yes. Phenolic compounds and flavonoids, which are effectively antioxidants, which we know are good for you. Google is advising me that I have to cut this fruit in half, discard the seeds, and then scoop out the flesh. Okay. It's very like mushy. I'm trying to get rid of these seeds. There's like these black seeds. It's almost like a dessert fruit. Texture is very strange. It's like kind of cakey. I'd almost say it's like gritty and like a bit grainy in parts of it. I think this might be overripe slightly. Kind of all fallen apart, a little bit difficult to eat. This is totally my fault because I dropped this fruit like 4 different times, so I feel like I'm not really doing it justice. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. All right, okay, I'm gonna try and clean this up now. Okay, we're back. The next fruit that we have is called longan, AKA dragon's eye. This is it here. It kind of looks like a mini here. Apparently, these originate from the mountain ranges between Myanmar and southern China. Google is telling me that I need to crack the shell with a knife and remove it, and then they have a hard seed in the middle, kind of like a lychee, that I have to remove, and then I eat the transparent fruit flesh. It's not like very hard. I don't know how I'm gonna crack that. I think maybe I might have better luck peeling it. Yeah, here we go. Okay, there's the kind of seed in the middle. The seed kind of looks like an aubergine, like a really mini aubergine. They taste like lychees. I would even maybe say better than a lychee. Really sweet, really great texture, definitely as soft as a grape. Those are great. I could eat those every day. Okay, moving on. So this next fruit is probably the coolest looking fruit out of all the fruits I got at the market. It's called rambutan, and this is it here. Look at that. So apparently the word rambutan is derived from the Malay word rambut, which means hair, a nod to the fruit, which kind of looks like hair. Looks like it has hair on it. So I'm gonna cut it till I hit the seed and then just cut horizontally. Okay, the white flesh is already popping out. See that? If I kind of cut this responsibly, I was not gonna cut that in my hand. That would have been dumb. That would have been very dumb. Okay, so the seed's like kind of crumbly. Sticks to it, but I assume you can like kind of eat that skin of the seed that sticks to the fruit. Okay. Wow, I love that. Very similar to the longan. The texture is less grape-like, more kind of like doughy and soft. I'm gonna have another one. That was good. Imagine bringing this to a picnic. Like people would, oh wow. The pip just came straight out. I cut that much more efficiently than the last one. It's slightly cold too. I haven't kept this in the fridge. It's like insulated. Well, last but certainly not least is durian. I've heard a lot about this fruit. It's also known as the king of fruits, which makes absolute sense considering I paid $25 for this. I bought it, as you can see, pre-cut because the fruit itself looked incredibly challenging to dissect. A lot of people say that it smells like rotten eggs or like raw sewage. Apparently, if you can get past the smell, the taste is worth it. It's kind of like custardy, creamy, sweet, yummy. So we're gonna give it a go. Whew. It's even more doughy than the rambutan fruit. It kind of has the texture of like a scrambled egg. I'm nervous, right? Oh. Wow. That is pungent. It definitely does not taste like it smells. I just want to clear that up. It tastes like sweet, mushy garlic. Like I couldn't keep chewing it. I actually just had to swallow it. I don't think this is for me. But I'm glad I tried it because I needed to try it. It's not the worst thing I've tasted, but it's certainly not the best. So, there we have it. I tried 6 different fruits. I discovered some I liked, some I didn't like. When I tried each one, I rated it on Taylor's fruit scale of likability. In third place, we have star fruit. I really liked this fruit. The texture was bang on. What brung this fruit down for me was definitely the taste. Kind of had hints of feijoa, and I don't like feijoa, so that is incredibly subjective. This fruit for me had so much potential until I tasted it. Coming in at second place was longan. I really enjoyed this fruit. I would eat it again in a heartbeat. The texture was good. It was kind of like a grape, and like it was really juicy. Like it actually had like quite a lot of like, you know, fruit juice in it. Longan juice, shall I say. The winner of today's fruit tasting was rambutan. I love how it looked. It had like this really cool color red, like an orange, almost I want to say like a tie-dye color. The taste, it was like a longan slash lychee, but bigger. It wasn't as juicy as the longan, but it had more flavor and it was sweeter. Loved it. Would definitely eat it again. I like actually want to go and buy some more this weekend. Yeah, rambutan is the winner for me. I'm glad that my pomelo eating adventure took me here to discover both rambutan and longan and all the other fruits. That was fun. All right.